I am John.
And we're Jan and Travels.
Today's day up on the cruise was December 4th, 2018. It was a trip to Costa Maya. We chose for today's activity to book an NCL excursion, which I booked previous to the cruise. And this is to the Chaccoben Ruins, which I'm probably destroying in my pronunciation, but it was something like that. So we got up early. We had the ship give us a wake-up call at 7:30. Since the Chaccoben Ruins was an hour away, we decided to skip breakfast. We were on the pier to meet our guide by 9 p.m. It was a nice, comfortable bus ride, air-conditioned bus, and the ride took us through Costa Maya. It took us about an hour.
About an hour. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it because I wanted to see the Mayan ruins, and it wasn't disappointing at all. It was a really nice excursion. We had a great guide named Roberto. He was very informative.
But before we got to the ruins, the bus ride itself had a lot of interesting stuff. We were looking out the window at the way that the people lived and along the roadside, and our tour guide was talking about his country and how the people live. So it was very interesting. We finally arrived at the ruins, which was in the jungle. The ruins themselves had extremely nice walking paths. We expected long grass and all sorts of stuff. Now, the miscommunication was we were originally told to use lots of bug spray and to wear long pants and long sleeve shirts for this journey through the jungle. So we packed two backpacks that had one set of shorts and t-shirts and another set of long pants. We had bug spray, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it was unnecessary because there were no bugs. Maybe it was the time of year we went because it was in December, but it was still hot there. It was a hot day.
Yeah, so I ended up just staying in my t-shirts and shorts. Did you have your t-shirts and shorts too?
I had a shirt and shorts.
Shorts, okay. Yeah. So we never changed our long pants.
Nope.
We never used a bug spray.
Nope.
And we were fine.
We just had to carry around two heavy backpacks.
Yeah, it was a pain. Our guide stopped at each ruin and talked about them. So he gave you a little bit of history on each one of them.
A little bit.
And what their functions were. So overall, it was a very interesting excursion.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
So we spent about 2 hours at the ruins, climbed back on the bus, had a nice air-conditioned ride back to port, and got there about 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Now the pathway we figured was about 2 miles long, so you got about 2 miles of walking in at the ruins. So we get back to the port area, and it was nicely set up. There was several nice shops, there were bars, there were restaurants at the port. So we walked around there till 3 p.m. And right in the middle of it, there was a high wire type show with 4 men dressed as birds. And can you explain what they did? They climbed up and...
Well, they had, I don't know.
Well, they climbed up on the poles, the top of a pole, and they kind of rotated the pole around.
Yeah.
And basically just went around the circle dressed as giant birds.
Yeah, but then they fell, like with the rope on their ankles. And they were flying around. It was like a trapeze, like a acrobatic act.
Yeah. So when that was done, there was attractions in the area like dolphins. You could watch some dolphins swimming. There was flamingos. There was an interesting walk that you had to pay separately for, which we didn't have enough time to do. If we ever go back, we may do it.
Yeah, how much was that? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Was it $20? I want to say 20.
Oh, we'll go with that. But so then we went back to our room on the ship, and we stayed there till about 6 p.m., which then we had dinner reservations at the Taste Restaurant. My memory is correct. You had the salmon.
Yes.
And I had, I think, the teriyaki steak, and then we split some shrimp and ribs.
I can go for that right now.
So from there, we watched the sail away again, and it was a long day. We went back to our cabin and went to bed at 10 p.m. So this was a very hot and sunny day, and the miles we walked today was 6.6 miles.
Yes, it was a really great day, and again, I recommend the Mayan ruins. It was a great excursion that we did, booked through NCL. It was well worth it, and I would recommend doing that if you're interested in some history. And it was a great day, so stay young, have fun.
agave, chico zapote, mamey, do the papaya tree right here. This one is almond. So they have pretty much everything.
Important to have a good year or rain, prosperity, and balance for the community.
I'm gonna get a video.